Hello students, welcome to Virtual Training Center Dadar run by Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today you will learn EVS with me. Students, you know that due to COVID-19 pandemic, learning from home is going on for our safety, isn't it? Then, come on dear students, we will stay at home and continue our studies. Now today we are going to learn Environmental Studies Part 1 of Standard 5th and the title of the lesson is The Earth and its Living World. Students, first we will get the answer for 2 to 3 questions. Okay. Number 1. Where do you get water from? Here we get water from different sources. Correct? Like example, rain, well, tap, river, stream, lake, etc. Correct? In cities we get water from the taps. These are all sources of water. Second one is, where do you lay the foundation of buildings? The foundation of buildings is laid on land. Correct? What need do we meet through breathing? The need of oxygen to survive is met through breathing. For this purpose, we breathe in air through our nose. You know this, right? From where does the earth get light and heat? Yes, we know the answer because we studied this one in the earlier lesson. Yes, the earth gets the light and heat from the sun. Yes, our questions are over. We got answers for all the questions. Now, dear students, we will move to the lesson. Students, first we will study about the spheres of earth. You know this? This is the sun, he is the star, and he gives heat and light to our planet. Our planet means earth, correct? Okay, now we will study about the detailed structure of our earth. Okay, now we have divided the spheres of earth in 4 types. That is, first one is lithosphere. Please remember the names. Lithosphere. Okay. Second one is hydrosphere. Third one is atmosphere. First we will study about these 3. Now dear students, lithosphere means it is land portion. Okay, land portion means it contains crust, rocks, soil, etc. The second one is hydrosphere. Hydro means water. Whatever the water portion is on the earth is called as hydrosphere. It contains oceans, rivers, underground waters, ice, etc. All the water portion comes under hydrosphere. And atmosphere means air. Different types of gases are there in the atmosphere that we will study in detail under the heading of atmosphere. Okay, now fourth sphere is there. Which one that is? Yes, the fourth sphere is nothing but biosphere. Here biosphere means all living beings. All living beings come under biosphere, and we can see the biosphere, otherwise living beings on land, in water, in air, right? So this is biosphere is present on all the other three spheres. Okay, dear students, first in today's lecture we will learn thoroughly about lithosphere and hydrosphere. Okay. Dear students, please observe this picture. You can see all the four spheres in this picture. See, this lithosphere means earth, crust, land portion. Hydrosphere, water portion, you can see there. Then atmosphere, up it is, means it is air. And biosphere means all living things, including animals, plants, insects, bacteria, all that comes under biosphere. Whichever has life, that comes under biosphere. Okay. Now today we are going to learn about the lithosphere and the hydrosphere. Dear students, see this. This is earth. You can say this is the surface of the earth. Now here it is divided into two parts, that is 1/3 and 2/3. Now 1/3 part is lithosphere, means land portion, and 2/3 part is hydrosphere, means water portion. See, land is less than water portion. Okay, now remember this. Lithosphere means landforms, and the hydrosphere, hydro means you have to remember water. Okay. Now we will move to lithosphere. The earth's crust is made up of soil and rocks. The hard crust is called lithosphere. For this you can see here rocks, soil is there, rocks are there. So it is called as lithosphere. Okay. So lithosphere can be seen in different forms, such as grassy expanses, barren lands, fields and crops, forest area, mountains and deserts. All these forms can be seen on lithosphere. Okay, got this, students? Everything is clear in your mind? We are studying about the lithosphere, means that is a land form. Okay, here we can see in some places we can see grass, some places we can see mountains, in some places it is in the form of forest, in some places crops and fields we can see, and deserts also we can see in some places. Okay. Now dear students, this 1/3 of the land portion is mainly divided into 7 continents. Remember? Okay, this I will tell you one by one. See this. We will follow this map because it is a little clear. Here, blue portion means water portion. That is 2/3. Correct? And this all colored portion except blue, that is a land portion, that is lithosphere. It is divided into 7 continents. We'll see. We will start alphabetically so that you can remember easily. First one is Asia. See the blinking star. This is Asia. Okay, see the location. Then we will move to Africa. Please observe the blinking star. This is called Africa. Then we will move to Australia. See to the right down. Australia. Okay. Then we will move to Antarctica. See down to the South Pole. Means here we have done 4 continents. That is started with the A. Asia, Africa, Australia and Antarctica. Then the 5th one is Europe. See this. Okay. Then next one is North America. America is divided into 2. North America and next one is South America. Okay. These are the 7 continents on the lithosphere. And which is the biggest one? Yes, Asia is the biggest continent. Okay, and Australia is the smallest continent among these 7 continents. Got this, students? Now, here the land mass is not even in all the places. This unevenness gives rise to different landforms such as hills, lochs, plains, valleys, mountains, pass, plateau region, islands, seashores, etc. Got this, students? This is all is on the surface of the earth. That all comes under lithosphere. Yes, I think the concept of the lithosphere is clear to you. Now students, we will move to the next sphere. Okay, now here see, this is land. Now we studied about the land just now, that is lithosphere. Now we will move to the hydrosphere. Means 2/3 of the surface of the earth has the water. We will study about that. Hydrosphere means here whatever the portion that contains the water, that is called hydrosphere. It may be a ice or water vapor or a groundwater or oceans, all comes under hydrosphere. See again, same map I have taken. Here again you see that all blue colored portion is water portion, that is hydrosphere, and colored, that is lithosphere. Now we will go for hydrosphere. And here also this hydrosphere is divided into 5 oceans. Here we will see 5 oceans. See Atlantic Ocean. See here, this is full up to down, it is Atlantic Ocean. Number 1, Atlantic Ocean. So big ocean it is. Second one is Pacific Ocean. You can see the star on the left side and also you can see the star on the right side. Both sides you can see that is the Pacific Ocean. Okay. Then third one is Arctic Ocean. See up to the north. You can see blinking star. That is the Arctic Ocean. This is the third one. Fourth one is the Indian Ocean. Below India there is an ocean. The name is Indian Ocean. And the last one is Southern Ocean. To the southern part of the earth, here is one ocean that is called as Southern Ocean. So there are 5 oceans: Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean and Southern Ocean. This comes under hydrosphere. Now dear students, this oceans and seas, they have salty water because of the vast quantity of mineral salts dissolved in it. So we can't use this for our daily work or for drinking. Got this? So we need and we use surface water for our daily uses. Now see, this is called rill. Surface water means it is a fresh water. It is not salty. Now there are many streams of water flowing over the land. Surface means over the land. And these streams of water may be rills or brook or stream. See this? Rill is smaller than brook and brook is smaller than stream. These are different sources and all together means rill, brook and stream, they join each other to make river. And rivers join to make big rivers called as tributaries. Okay? And in some places, a river cascades down a sudden drop. See this. This forms a waterfall. Do you have seen this? Like this, all rivers eventually flow into the ocean. Now students, we will see about water in the form of ice. This also comes under hydrosphere. See this? This is ice. When layers of snow pile up on the ground, they form ice. Okay? And the second one is, it is called icebergs, means large blocks of ice floating in the sea. And this is called glacier, means a huge mass of ice slips down a slope at a very slow speed. This is called glacier. This also comes under hydrosphere because it is water in the solid form. Groundwater. There is a lot of water stored in the underground layers of rock. It is called groundwater. We get by digging wells, by bore wells and through the lakes. For this ones, many lakes and wells get water from underground springs. Yes, this is about hydrosphere. Got this? Thank you very much students for listening to me. And students, now today we have completed the two spheres of the earth, that is lithosphere, that is land forms, and the hydrosphere, that is water form. Okay? Now in the next lecture we will study clearly about the atmosphere and the biosphere. Okay? Take care and stay safe. Thank you.